Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is LooseCannonRobu here. Just kind of wanted to shoot up a little video. I know I haven't been really doing much in the way of putting up videos lately. Just really kind of haven't been feeling the video game world lately. I don't know. I'm kind of getting frustrated with the fact that it seems like video game companies are just using firmware patches and stuff as an excuse now. I mean, it seemed like a good idea, when the Xbox 360 first came out. How there was like, okay, well, hey, if something happens to the game, we need additional content in the game that we couldn't fit on the disc, whatever. We can just toss it in there, downloadable content, or, hey, if we accidentally messed up on something, we didn't catch, we can go ahead and fix that and patch it. But and that really did seem like a good idea at the time. Now it's like every single game that comes out, there's a problem. It doesn't matter if it's EA. Actually, Bethesda is really good for this. It doesn't matter if it's like Naughty Dog or whoever. It doesn't matter anymore. Every company is starting to do this. They put out just complete junk, just crap that like you can tell they just rushed production. And then they're like, oh yeah, we'll patch it later. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Just rush it out there. That's not the way to do stuff. I mean, what happened to the days when you would get a game, and it would be complete? I mean, yeah, every once in a while you get a game with a bug here and there. Excuse me. But, I mean, for the most part, they were complete games. And the biggest one recently for me has been I went and got a Nintendo Wii. As you guys probably seen, I did a Mario Kart Wii review. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. Thumbs up it because awesomeness. It helps me out. But yeah, I went and bought and paid for this Wii, right? And then I have it for about a couple months. And the only reason really I wanted to get it was for Zelda. And I got it and and everything. I was like, oh, cool, Zelda's coming out next month, and da-da-da-da-da, I can't wait, previews look real good, footage I've seen so far looks amazing, podcasts I listened to from IGN, they were hyping it up, awesome, and from the reviews and everything I've seen, it got really good reviews, and that's great, that's awesome, because right now, Nintendo needs all the help they can get, but I got the game. I really wasn't feeling it for a while playing video games. Just kind of got out of the mood, which I kind of go in cycles. I'll be hardcore gaming for a while, and then I just really don't feel like doing anything with video games for a while after that. And then I'll pick it back up a few months later. But, I got the game, and it was sitting there, and sitting there, and sitting there, and sitting there. And then I pop on IGN and I'm just looking around, see what new news is out and stuff. And well, then they pop on an article about how there is problems with the Zelda game. Something about I don't know, a glitch or I don't know something, but about if you go talk to the Goron first before doing a mission and then come back and talk to him again or something like that. Basically, it bricks your game. It completely wipes out all your saved data and restarts you over from the beginning. That is complete bullcrap, guys. Complete bullcrap. No need for that. That right there is just something you could tell. They was just rushing production, and they didn't even really care to even try to like fix the problem. They're just like, oh, whatever. Oh, maybe they didn't even know. But it's all a case of rushing production. And I guess from what I understand, Nintendo's stance on games, glitches and stuff like that is they normally just don't even bother to fix it. They pretty much just re-release the game again with the patch on the game. So basically, it's like, okay, I buy Zelda, Let's say I did open it. Let's say I'm playing it, and I run into that glitch, and bam, all my data's gone. Oh, screw this. I'm taking this back to the store. Well, now since I opened it, I'm lucky if I'm going to get half my money back for it, guys. And this is even within the first week of release. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I guess that's what I get for opening it and playing it. You kind of go into it knowing you're going to get screwed over once you take games back and trade them in. So, let's say I take it back, even if I get only half, that's still money I've wasted. That's still a good $30 or $40 that I've put down and basically give to Nintendo for no reason. And then, like I said, Nintendo's not the only one that does this. WD12, my friend Aphrodite's Crush, he's got a YouTube channel. Go check him out. He's had problems too. He was playing his SmackDown. I'm sorry, it's WWE 12 for the PS3, and he was playing it, and he ran into this problem with basically loading. And he let the game sit there for 20 minutes loading. Why? Why does this need to even happen, guys? I've run into glitches in games before. My first major one was, I think it was Fable 2. Maybe it was. And I pretty much took the game back, same day I got it. I was out there for the midnight release. Got it, picked up a strategy guide. By 10 a.m. the next morning, I was taking it back. Because there's something about they didn't code the game right or something where you needed something to progress certain, farther in the game, and it wasn't there. I forget exactly what the details of it was, but, I took it back. I was like, screw this. I'm not paying for this. And that happened to be one of those things where, everybody was taking in their game back at that point. So GameStop was just like, you know what, don't even bother. It's opened, it's fine. We'll take a strategy guide back. We'll give you your full price for your game. Everybody's bringing it back. There's a problem with it. So they understood, and that was cool. But yeah, guys, I'm just really disappointed in the video game industry right now. And I'm honestly kind of depressed about it, really. And I mean, depressed to the point, I just don't even really care about video games anymore. I really don't care about this generation. I mean, I love my PS3. I do want to get another 360. And that's a story, too. I had like 7 of these things, okay? Really? 7? I mean, what do I say to that, guys? You can't even make excuses for that. There's just no way around it. That's ridiculous. So, they got these new Slims out, and I was like, hey, maybe they fixed the problem. A lot of people were saying, hey, it's better. I've seen some videos where people now have the red dot of death. I don't know how prevalent that is. If you guys are watching this out there, have you gotten it? Please comment, let me know. But I'm really kind of wanting to get one of these new Xbox Slims. I don't really know why. I mean, it's probably going to sit there mostly and not get used. But for some of the exclusives, Splinter Cell Conviction, Fable games, now that they fixed them. Just some things like that. Modern Warfare 3, I mean, that's a multi-platform game, but we all know first-person shooters are better controlled on the 360. So, yeah. I mean, I don't really know. I want to get one soon, probably the next month or two, but I may hold off till after E3. Because they didn't do a price drop last year, and They're already talking about PS4 and Xbox 720 rumors going around. They may, maybe if not show them off, may at least announce that they're working on them. And then we're maybe about a year out from new console releases. So I'm guessing a price drop's going to happen at E3. So I'm probably going to hold off and maybe wait till around June or July, pick one up. I don't know, guys. I've put up a couple of videos about my Android screwing up, and I broke it. And I looked this morning, not even a full 24 hours after I have it up, and last time I seen it, I was at like 77% on one of them was thumbs down, 100% on another one was thumbs down. Amazes me, guys. Really, amazes me. You can't tell off Android nothing. I mean, they sit there and they go, oh well, and even on my one video, guys, I said, well, don't tell me it's because I have an LG, because I've seen HTCs have problems. I've seen Samsungs have problems. I've seen Pantech phones, which God, who would want one of those anyhow? But I've seen them have problems. Just no excuse for it, guys. There's none. And you guys, just pop on there and, oh well, it's because you didn't get an HTC Incredible. Oh well, it's because you didn't get the HTC, da da da. Oh, it's because you didn't get the Samsung Galaxy, the Samsung Nexus, the Samsung, whatever these companies throw out like 25 Androids a year, and then people want to complain about consumption for data on their networks from the iPhone. Really? Whatever. But point blank, my friend Aphrodite's crush, he had an HTC Hero, I think it was, from Autel, and it was an Android device. And I would see him. He'd be sitting there touching the screen, touch it, all of a sudden it's just stopped working. I'd see him sitting there, be doing stuff on his phone, force close. Open back up the program again, force close. Open it back up, force close. Open it back up, it'd work fine for a while. Screen would start working. Sometimes he wouldn't get text messages. Sometimes, the sound on his phone wouldn't go on. Sometimes his phone would just randomly reboot. And these are all problems I have with my LG phone. So now you guys tell me, he had an HTC, having the exact same problems I have with my LG. Now you guys tell me how that is. Obviously, two different phone manufacturers, and all you Fandroids out there are saying, oh, it's because you don't have an HTC, you don't have a Motorola, you don't have a Samsung, whatever. How come then I'm finding that all these people are having the same problems I am? Go and look up on YouTube, people. Educate yourself. Brand new phones. Brand new Android phones are messing up. I'm talking about phones that just came out last month, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, are screwing up. The Motorola Razr, in here in my local Verizon, they had 2 of them setting up. Went to go pay the bill. They had to pull both of them from their displays. Why? Because the one kept randomly rebooting. Out of nowhere, randomly kept rebooting. The one wouldn't even come back on. And the rebooting isn't a phone hardware problem. That's an operating system problem when it won't boot correctly. So it's not the hardware, guys. It really ain't. It doesn't matter what kind of Android phone you have. They're all going to screw up because it's a problem with the operating system. I'm just so disgusted at this point. I'll be glad to know that I don't have an Android now. I'm glad. My mind feels absolutely free now. I no longer have to worry about my wife calling me and what happens if she gets in a car wreck and my ringtone doesn't go off and she dies and I don't get to her in time. You know, I don't have to worry about my mom going in the hospital and not receiving the phone call because my ringtone didn't go off. I don't have to worry about, oh, somebody sent me a picture and for some reason, when I go to look at the picture, my phone just shuts down. I don't have to worry about, let me see what other problems was I having. I don't have to worry about, right in the middle of a phone conversation, my phone reboots. I don't have to worry about reception problems no more. Uh, you know, it's ridiculous. It really is. I really don't even know what to say anymore. Just plain out ridiculous. And this is exactly the reason why Apple takes a stance they do, where they make their own software, they make their own hardware. You know, and people complain about that. Oh well, you know, iPhones are so expensive. Because they work. Oh, why is iPhone so closed and Android's so, when Android's so open, and I use the term open loosely. Have you guys been checking out Engadget lately? A couple months ago, they posted up, or maybe a month ago, they posted up an article where it was like 23,000 people, or maybe 230,000, something like that, were affected by malware, which is viruses on your phone. And guess where they got these at? From malicious apps in the Android market. You know why? Because Google doesn't care. They don't monitor their market. They don't monitor any of the apps that are really being put on there. They really don't care. They're just like, hey, throw on any kind of junk, bloatware, crap that you want. It doesn't matter. We don't have no policy checks. We don't have no approval process. So basically, I could go on there and make an app right now, guys, and watch all you people download it that has a virus on it, where I could take your phone number, I could get your social security number, any passwords you put in, any email addresses you put in on your phone anywhere, Twitter accounts, Facebooks, MySpace, credit card information, Amazon information. I could be running up bills, man. You'd never know it. Why? Because Android and Google allows Android, the platform of Android, to be like that. So, you guys can complain all you want about how Apple is closed and, their stringent policy testing and stuff. I'd take that over any day over having to risk downloading a malicious app and getting all my information stolen. And I can hear all you fandroids now, oh, that don't happen to me, that don't... Whatever. It eventually will. And you'll eventually learn what everybody else knows, that it'll happen, and that's going to be the end of that. So, guys, alright, this has been LooseCannonRobu here, just a little video chat. And I'm going to post this up here, probably today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. So, alright, guys, leave me some comments down below, and I'll catch you later. Peace.